This episode is brought to you by Huggies Snug and Dry. Listen, I'm a mom. I've been through the diaper stage. I get it. And that's why I'm so excited to see the new Huggies Snug and Dry that are luxuriously soft and ultra dry. I mean, how soft are we talking? Unbelievably soft, irresistibly soft. Your baby deserves to try this. Experience the unexpected softness and up to 100% leak protection. That means you are not switching onesies out after every diaper change. And it's why more parents choose the new Huggies Snug and Dry softness versus the leading premium diaper. I mean, Huggies, we got you, baby.
Hey, we're interrupting your podcast for a good reason. Your dog. Every month, BarkBox delivers a brand new collection of toys and treats made just for them. Whether it's fun plush toys from BarkBox or ultra tough toys from Super Chewer, your dog will get exactly what they want. When you subscribe on bark.co, they'll double your first box for free. To get your free upgrade, go to bark.co today.
Yo, K-pop fans, are you ready? It's your boy Bomhan, and I'm bringing you the K-Factor, the podcast that takes you straight into the heart of K-pop. We're talking music, idols, exclusive interviews, and even the real behind-the-scenes K-pop stories. Plus, you, the fans, you're part of the show. And you can get a chance to jump in, share your opinions, and be part of the conversation like never before. And trust me, you never know where we might pop up next. So listen to the K-Factor starting on April 16 on iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. This isn't just a podcast. It's a K-pop experience. Are you in? Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, I'm Jay Shetty, and my latest interview is with Michelle Obama.
To whom much is given, much is expected. The guilt comes from, am I doing enough? Me, Michelle Obama, to say that to a therapist. So let's unpack that. Having been the first lady of the entire country and representing the country in the world, I couldn't afford to have that kind of disdain.
Listen to On Purpose with Jay Shetty on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
And now, a next-level moment from AT&T Business. Say you've sent out a gigantic shipment of pillows, and they need to be there in time for International Sleep Day. You've got AT&T 5G, so you're fully confident. But the vendor isn't responding, and International Sleep Day is tomorrow. Luckily, AT&T 5G lets you deal with any issues with ease, so the pillows will get delivered and everyone can sleep soundly, especially you. AT&T 5G requires a compatible plan and device. Coverage not available everywhere. Learn more at att.com/5G network.
We had a brand new full show episode for you that's about to start. Hey, it's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, the home of the second date update. But today is Awkward Tuesday.
Yay!
Yes, one of my favorites.
Oh my gosh. This may be the ultimate Bridezilla, like the worst Bridezilla we've ever had on the show.
And we've had a lot.
It's
I know.
true.
Yeah.
Don't you think? Don't you think so?
Up there for sure.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. We love to hear Bridezilla stories. So, fill our comments with it. And we do have some to read from yesterday.
Yeah, Driver Pond. First of all, I see you always commenting, so thank you.
Nice. Shout out.
And second, you said this show is the GOAT of radio, honestly.
Thank you.
Yeah,
So nice.
Radio for goats.
Oh, and then Karina
Which I would listen to.
Yeah, I know you would.
Coming up is your tap.
Karina said, I love the show. Thanks to you, my shift is bearable.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's always so good.
That's good. That's a good thing.
I love how many people listen at work.
I know, and don't pay attention
Yeah.
to work. Like, we feel you.
Do we make the world less productive?
I think so.
Yeah, probably.
And I like it. As long as we're bringing happiness. All right.
Okay.
Let's start this full show.
Hope you got your passport handy because we're going international for today's Hero of the Week.
Yay!
Love it.
I don't speak Spanish, so hopefully it's like not.
It's Brooke
all right.
and Jeffrey in the morning. We're going to an English-speaking country.
Yay!
Okay. You're
today's
safe, Jose.
well,
I want to understand.
with Jose, you never know. Today's hero is a guy in Ireland named Kieran.
Ooh, I like that name.
And recently, Kieran went to a bachelor party for one of his buddies, but was struggling to find a good parking spot close to where the event was happening.
Okay.
Until he finally found one about a 30-minute walk away.
God, I hate that.
I would Uber it.
But here's the thing. How many times he had to circle to just even find that spot? Like, if you're
True.
parking that far away, you have given up.
You're right. You're so right.
He walked there, had a great night, but then the fun stopped.
Uh-oh.
Because afterwards, for the life of him, Kieran couldn't remember where he parked his car.
Well, I mean, let's be honest, Kieran. At the end of a bachelor party, let's not be driving home anyway.
That's why you always got to take a picture.
Yeah.
He was looking and looking up and down every street.
Jose knows this struggle.
He could not find where he parked his car, so he called a friend. They started driving around the town for 5 hours.
Hours!
Searching for his car.
You know he's just on his key fob. Bloop,
Yeah.
bloop, 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 please.
No luck.
What?
Eventually, Kieran had to go to work. took the bus. Then after his shift, he'd go back to the area and keep searching for his car.
Is it stolen at this point?
At this point, you have to assume it's like towed, right?
Yeah, or stolen.
This
Towed
went
would
on
be,
every day for 3 straight weeks.
What?
No clue where he had parked his car that night, and he called the local tow lots. They didn't have it.
Oh, no.
Finally, he called a local radio station begging them for help, and after describing it on the air, a listener was able to locate his car for him.
Hey, radio
Look at that.
helps.
It does still matter.
Yes.
Radio does. We could be car finders. That's what we could be.
That's why, for restoring hope in radio, Kieran is our hero of the week.
Yeah, so it's like yay for us.
And yay for forgetting stuff.
Yeah.
Now it's time to move on. Gonna get to the shot collar question of the day, and I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy the vocal stylings of trivia and rap icon, Digital God Mode Jake.
Rap icon.
Show us your work.
It's from Christmas.
Oh.
On this day, back in 1899, a French guy named Camille Janazzi did something absolutely bonkers for the time. He became the first person ever to drive a road vehicle over 100 miles per hour. Fast forward to today, Brooke easily hits that mark every morning while driving down the emergency vehicles only lane to avoid paying tolls.
You guys, today there was an actual emergency vehicle.
Oh, no.
But I just followed it. You know, it's a safe distance.
Oh, my
So
God.
to celebrate that speedy milestone, today we're going to be playing a special goer or slower edition of Plenty of 20. So you guys say number 1 through 20. I will tell you about something that may or may not be able to reach speeds of 100 miles an hour.
Oh, okay.
You just have to tell me if it's a goer and can hit 100 or slower and can't.
Okay.
We'll start with the woman who is by far the fastest mammal on this show by land speed,
Yes.
Alexis. Your speed selection is the peregrine falcon in diving mode. Is it a goer over 100 miles per hour or slower?
So
Oh, this
easy.
is such a Jeff question.
Oh, this is
Bird.
super easy.
Dude,
Oh,
this
really?
this is my son's favorite animal. Well, tied with a penguin.
Oh,
Well, that is random.
He has a
Okay, well, if it's so
wide
easy and everyone knows it, you're not going to know him if he doesn't go 100 miles per hour. Why would you know a slow bird? So he's a goer.
Alexis says goer. That is a goer. It's over 200 miles per hour when it dives. Right, Jeff?
That's right.
Okay, I'm going to go number 7.
Brooke, your speed selection is a simple human sneeze. Would you say a normal sneeze is a goer or slower?
Your husband.
God. No, that's just loud. That's a decibel thing.
No, but isn't louder mean faster?
No, God,
Why is it you're
no.
pushing harder?
It feels like it goes on forever when it's so loud.
Does it come out faster? Like in tennis, if you're supposed to hit harder when you grunt. So does it come out faster if you make a noise?
Why does it get louder the older you get, too? It doesn't make any sense to me.
No, even me. My sneezes are getting louder.
Because it hurts your whole body.
I don't know why.
God, 100 would be really fast. I think slower.
According to the airspeed out of nostrils, the scientific consensus is about 30 to 50 miles per hour.
Dude,
Okay.
I want quick ones. I want to be like, achoo.
Jose, 3 and 7 are off the board.
Okay, let's go 8.
The Six Flags King da Ka roller coaster at Six Flags in New Jersey. It's the fastest in the U.S. Is it a goer or slower?
So I actually follow a lot of like, what would you call them?
Theme park?
Theme park pages. Thank you. And there's a guy who's obsessed with this ride, and he always talks about how fast it
This
is.
specific
Yeah,
coaster?
the Kong, the Kingdom Kong.
King da Ka.
King to Ka, and I gotta say it's a goer.
Yeah,
Yay!
Yeah, it goes 128 miles per hour,
Oh,
which is an
dang.
exception for roller coasters. Most coasters go 60 to 90 miles
That
per
is
hour.
actually
Yeah.
Your face is just
scary.
plastered against the back wall.
You guys are 3 for 3. Brooke knew hers because her son knows birds. Jose knew his because he knows Facebook pages. I'm going to ban you guys from having any friends after this.
Okay.
Please,
mine
no
was
more friends.
Instagram.
Beat you to it, Jake.
Jeffrey, it's your turn. 3, 7, and 8 are off the board.
14.
Your speed selection is the cheetah.
Ooh.
At running at max speed, would you say it's goer or slower? The cheetah.
This seems like a trick question.
Yeah.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
What's trick about it?
The cheetah is the fastest land animal at like
True.
60 miles an hour.
So you just answered your question.
Oh, is it 60? Do you know it?
Yeah, I feel like it's common knowledge, but I think there's
He's like,
some
"I
sort
know
of
this
trick
fact."
here. I'm going to say slower.
Yeah. The cheetah tops out about 70
Look
miles
at Jeff.
per hour.
Your face still looks like you're cautious.
I still, I don't
Sizing
trust
up
him.
Jake.
So we're back to Alexis. Need a number.
9.
Your speed selection is a skydiver in belly to earth position.
Ooh.
Hurtling towards earth. Would you say it's goer or slower?
Oh, I love belly
It's just-
to
that
earth
means it's-
position, by the way. It's good position, yeah.
He just means before the parachute's open.
100. I don't know. In all the photos, their cheeks are
yeah.
pulled
Oh,
up.
yeah.
You got the funny faces when people buy the photos.
Oh, faces.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say goer. Why not?
Alexis says, oh, why not? Sure, just go. Yeah, she's going to get it exactly
Wow.
right.
Really? I
You
was
guys have gone
slower.
5 for 5 on goer or
Wow.
slower, and I now am the loser of today's
Yay, we
Plenty
beat it,
of 20.
We beat Jake.
This is starting the trend. Didn't this happen a little bit ago?
Oh, Jake, your
Yesterday.
skills
Are we
kinda
getting
rusty.
smarter?
No more friends.
Okay.
Tomorrow, don't make any friends, don't talk to friends, nothing.
But can
Well-
we have
Hey,
all
guys.
Falcon questions tomorrow?
Maybe.
Jake, you're getting shocked. Somebody wanted to hear the song
Yeah.
Fast Car by Tracy Chapman.
Oh, that makes sense.
So remember when we were driving in your car, speed so fast it felt like I was drunk. City lights lay out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder, and
See, told you. Rap God right there.
Oh, you are amazing.
That was
Love
your
those
shot
mics.
collar question of the day. We got your phone tab coming up in just a few minutes.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Every team has that one player who everyone loves,
Yeah.
but we also know they're kind of a liability.
Nah.
Like the one kid on the soccer team who always shoots at the wrong goal,
Yeah.
no matter how many times you tell him. Or that one coworker who's always a little bit too gossipy during the business call with the CEO.
Oh.
And on this radio squad, our lovable liability is Brooke Fox.
Wait, what?
Really? I thought it was me.
I thought they were going to say that too.
Yeah, she is fun, she is bubbly, she is smart, but she will threaten the referee and pour gasoline onto his car if the call doesn't go her way.
Oh. That's deserved.
Yeah, she's just got that competitive spirit for trivia. And it's going to go her way or else. Coming up right now. Before we get into the game here, I just want to say thank you to all the new players who are brave enough to call in and take on Brooke, because we do get lots and lots of return players, which is great, but it's always nice to have new people come in and try and take her on. So if you're somebody new who's never played before, don't be shy. Call in, sweet talk our producer Boyd, on the phone and see if you can get your name on the list, just like our new player Christine did for her very first time in radio trivia. Christine, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you. I don't know how much of a sweet talker I am, but I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
You know what?
You could be a sour talker. Brooke loves swearing.
And so does our producer.
Yeah.
You know,
he loves to add a beat here
He's,
and there.
I mean, you guys don't hear from producer Boyd very
Ever.
often, which, by the way, it's Boyd, not Boy.
Yeah.
People constantly think that we're calling him producer Boy.
I think it's funnier that way.
I
do? You like it better that?
I like it better as
No,
producer boy.
Boyd with a D.
Yeah.
That's fine. Well, Christine, what made you call in and try for the first time today?
My daughter, Leona, was with me. We're on our way to school, and we listen to you guys every morning. And every morning she says, you got to call and win Brooks Bucks.
Hi, good morning, Leona.
That's awesome.
All right. You've got a live audience for you,
Let's
Christine, so
go.
no pressure. Brooke's leaving the studio. 30 seconds on the clock to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know when you could say pass, but you have to beat her outright if you want to win. Are you ready?
We're ready.
Good luck. Your time starts now. Today is National Raisin Day. What's the best-selling raisin brand that comes in a red box?
California raisins.
On this day in 1947, Nevada's Boulder Dam was renamed to what that we still call it today?
Hoover Dam.
What's the rarest naturally occurring blood type in humans?
Rarest O negative.
What famous author wrote Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Roald Dahl.
What is the only U.S. state made up entirely of islands?
Hawaii.
Oh, good work, Christine, especially for the first time. Well done. Brooke's
Thank
going to
you.
come back into the studio. And let's learn more about our new player, Christine, here. She is a substitute teacher who, for fun, likes to do Pilates, go on hikes with her dog, and read books.
Hey.
Meanwhile,
I mean,
What,
Go ahead.
Does that make you sound more well-balanced than you actually are?
I think so. Those are just kind of like my 30-second elevator pitch, but really it's like I'm a mom, and I do all the mom things, and I substitute teacher when I can, you know?
Okay.
got it.
Okay, so you have time for Pilates once a month.
I am able to go to Pilates a few times a week, which is incredibly lucky at this stage of life. But
Good on you.
Well, you should feel good because for fun, Brooke goes to children's baseball games, not even for her own children, and eats hot dogs while yelling at random kids.
Yeah, she's a good heckler.
Just trying to motivate them, you know?
That's great. I love it.
Do better, you loser.
Yeah. We want a picture, not a belly itcher.
Motherhood looks different for everybody.
Yeah,
so.
I don't rhyme as much, Jose. I just yell, you suck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And number 4, shut up out there. Focus on the game.
Tears build character. Remember that. So, Brooke, it's your turn. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Your time starts now. Today is National Raisin Day. What's the best-selling raisin brand that comes in a red box?
California raisins.
On this day in 1947, Nevada's Boulder Dam was renamed to what that we still call it today?
The Hoover Dam.
What's the rarest naturally occurring blood type in humans?
O.
What famous author wrote
ahead.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Roald Dahl.
What is the only U.S. state made up entirely of islands?
Hawaii.
What is the term used in tennis for the score of 0?
Love.
All right, got our answers in. Game is up. Let's go to the scoreboard to see how you did with Jose
Swipe for no swiping!
Bolaños.
Christine, you got 3 correct today.
Hey.
Yeah,
That's a good score.
It is a good score. Brooke, you got 1 extra in, and you got 4.
Good job. Very nice.
Just barely edged you out there, Christine. Let's go over the answers for everybody. It's National Raisin Day. The best-selling raisin brand that comes in a red box would be Sun-Maid.
Oh,
Sun-Maid
You
raisins.
both said California raisins, so
Oh, we did?
That's the commercial.
Yeah, I think it's a band. It's not even an actual
Yeah,
brand.
it's not a
It is a-
brand, it's a band.
It was.
That's it.
No, it's
It
brand.
is a brand. It does come in a red box. It is not the best-selling brand.
Oh, got it.
is the best
Okay.
selling.
On this day in 1947, Nevada's Boulder Dam was renamed to the Hoover Dam, and it stuck until today. The rarest naturally occurring blood type in humans is AB negative. Roald Dahl is the author who wrote Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Hawaii is the only U.S. state made up entirely of islands, and the term in tennis used for the score of 0 is love.
Yeah, they make it want to sound positive, don't they? 0.
Yeah.
So, Christine, it was not enough to beat Brooke today, but just for playing, we are going to give you a pair of tickets to see Shadow Force in theaters starring Kerry Washington and Omar Sy, along with a promotional prize pack from Lionsgate Pictures.
Thank you. Yay!
Yay! Everybody wins.
All right, so Leona did enjoy the game, even though you didn't win. Is that what I'm hearing?
Did you enjoy it? Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
She isn't sure.
I think so. We always take that. That's good enough for us.
Yeah. Well, you guys are both welcome back on the show anytime, okay?
Thank you, guys.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Most people will tell small lies to their grandparents just to make them happy.
Oh.
You know, things
Okay.
like, Grandma, of course I'm wearing that wool turtleneck that you knit for
Oh,
me.
yeah.
Every single day.
I love it. It's not itchy at all.
No,
It's my favorite.
No, I don't have any tattoos. Of course not.
I would never.
I don't care about the inheritance. I'm visiting you because I love you.
Oh,
Jeff.
Jeff, that's so
Yikes.
low.
That's supposed to be true.
It makes her happy. But one of our
should.
listeners told a much bigger lie to
Whoa.
his grandmother. And he did it for actually a very sweet reason. And now, a full year later, he's still living it, and the guilt is eating him alive. You're going to hear in a brand new Mass Speaker coming up right after this.
This episode is brought to you by Huggies Snug and Dry. Hey, it's Brooke. And yeah, I'm a mama too. And I hate to be that mom that gives unsolicited new parent advice, but this one's really important because I'm talking about the new Huggies Snug and Dry that are luxuriously soft and ultra dry. I'm just trying to look out for your baby right now because these things are so unbelievably soft. I'm talking like irresistibly soft. And we as parents, we want to do everything to make our kids' life better. And I know your baby deserves a diaper that is just oh so gentle on that little tush. So you need made to experience the unexpected softness and up to 100% leak protection. Now, that's the type of protection that we all want. And it's exactly why more parents choose the new Huggies Snug and Dry Softness versus a leading premium diaper. Give it a try for you, for your baby. You both deserve it. And who knows? Maybe nap time will last just a little longer. Or maybe those middle of the night wake-ups won't happen as often. There's nothing that your baby wants more than a nice dry diaper. Ooh, that's really soft. Huggies, we got you, baby.
All right, dog parents, this one's for you. BarkBox and Super Chewer deliver themed toys and treats straight to your door every single month. And this month, it's a big one. The 420 BarkBox is back. It's Bark's most legendary box of the year, packed with hilarious weed-inspired toys and drool-worthy treats. And every year, it sells out. It's all good vibes and great toys, but you gotta act fast. Sign up now at bark.co to grab the dopest box of the year before it's gone.
Rover makes it easy to book pet care whenever you need it. Connect with trusted pet sitters in the Rover app today. Book your first stay on rover.com or download the app today. Rover, loving pet care in your neighborhood.
Most days, life as a parent goes like this. And then this. That's why we started Little Spoon. Certified organic, freshly made baby food, ready to eat toddler and big kid meals, and junk-free snacks for every age. All delivered right to your door. The peace of mind every parent deserves. Go to littlespoon.com to get started.
I'm usually a big planner, so naturally, I was anxious about how labor and delivery would go. But my maternity team was so outstanding and helpful in preparing me mentally that my birth plan was just to be flexible and trust in the medical team at Providence Swedish. Even when there was a shift change mid-labor, my team was like, we're staying. We gotta meet this baby. The birth really was just so calm and peaceful.
Learn more about saying he's story at providenceswedish.org/maternity. Providence Swedish. Health for a better world.
You don't know me.
Confession I can't take back.
I am
The Masked Speaker.
Text to 78592 says, for the last 10 or so years, whenever my husband and I vote by mail, I always take our ballots with me to the grocery store so I can just drop them in the mailbox there.
Okay, that's fine.
But I only realized last week, it's not really a mailbox I've been using. It's a food donation bin. I'm so embarrassed. I can't tell my husband our votes haven't counted for 10 years.
That you've insulted the poor food donation people.
Oh my God.
Some guys like, is this an edible voting bin?
Yeah.
Try it.
I just know the election conspiracy folks are going to go nuts for that quote there.
Yeah, they will.
But her vote didn't count.
Yeah, exactly.
Or somebody voted for an apple core.
Oh, that's
See?
what it is.
This is why we keep listeners anonymous here on the Mass Speaker, so they can confess to rigging and throwing government elections guilt-free on our show. Let's meet today's secret keeper, who's chosen to go by the name Perry today. Perry, welcome.
Hey, guys.
Hey, is your last name Winkle?
Oh.
No, that's not my confession.
Oh, you got a half laugh from him, Brooke. That was good.
It's a fake name and a fake last name.
Yeah,
just trying to lighten the mood because you sound kind of serious, Perry.
Well, the voice changer is on. You are the Mass Speaker. Whenever you're ready, let's hear your confession, man.
All right, I need to make a pretty serious confession. I'm glad you guys are masking my voice.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
what's up?
Last year, my grandmother got really sick.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
That's
man.
so hard.
Thank you. So she was in the hospital. It was getting serious. The doctors were telling us that they weren't very optimistic about her chances.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so hard.
I know.
So I went into the hospital to see her, thinking this is probably the last time I'm going to see her.
Yeah.
And one thing my grandmother, she always wanted was for me to fall in love and get married and have a family.
Oh, sweet grandma.
She actually wanted that for you? Oh.
She did. She always would ask me about it and stuff, and I just wanted to make her happy, so I told her that I got engaged.
Oh,
okay.
But I didn't. There was no real girl. I just made this up.
Yeah.
We're all shocked. Wait, what? It was a lie.
I showed her like a random picture of this girl on Instagram. I was like, yeah, this is my fiance.
Selena Gomez.
Oh, I thought I was going to show Brooke's picture, maybe.
More believable.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like no harm, no foul. Your heart's in the right place. I mean, you shouldn't be lying to her, but you're doing it for the right reasons.
A couple weeks went by, and she started getting better.
Oh.
I want to say, oh no, but that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was a good thing. Everyone's very happy. A couple more weeks went by, she got out of the hospital.
Oh, Grandma.
Oh, my God.
Goodness. One stubborn old lady.
She was inspired by the news that her grandson is about to fall in love and get married.
Wait, I mean, like, you're so happy, but you're probably also kind of freaking out, right?
Yeah, like she thinks I'm still engaged.
To this day?
Yeah, it's been a year.
Oh my God.
No. Why can't you be like most grandmas and have a bad memory?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
How
Dude,
awkward.
what happens when you finally actually do get a girlfriend, though?
That's not even like the thing I'm worried about.
Yeah.
And that would be great because I could just kind of fudge the picture a little bit, or maybe, I don't know.
Or maybe blame it on her memory. Like, no, Grandma.
Yes, she must be like curious about it if it's gone on for the past year.
Yeah, I mean, she asks me all the time. She's like, how's Madison?
She remembers her name.
And I keep showing her, I keep showing her the same picture. I'm like, look, she's out to brunch with these same girls. It's like she loves going to brunch, Grandma, you know, like.
It's just the same brunch photo?
And it's the same brunch picture, yeah. Her memory's not that great, but like she's
wait a minute, though.
There's like a brunch group, so
You're
they could
gonna
go
get.
a lot.
How have you not gotten outed by another family member?
No, my mom knows. Like, I told my mom, and my mom's like, you cannot tell her.
Yeah. They're all in on it.
They left you.
If
you tell
she's
her.
like, that might kill her.
Yeah.
You guys, I don't even think you understand. Like, she made a Christmas stocking with her name on it.
No, she expects
And
her.
she gave me a birthday card for her.
Oh, no.
But you at least pocketed the money out of the car, right?
I mean,
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
did.
yeah,
Good,
yeah.
that's fine.
You're not going to throw it away.
What do you tell her when this?
no, it gets worse. It gets worse.
Oh,
The worst thing is, the last time I saw her, she told me that she wrote Madison into her will.
Oh,
Oh, God.
Okay, now we may need to do, like, Madison may
grandma's
need
a
to
little
cheat on
clingy.
you or something, you
Yeah,
know? Like,
this is
No, that would kill her. That would kill. I'm considering hiring an actress at this point.
okay.
Named Madison.
Yeah, that's rough, man.
Yeah, I never thought trying to do something nice would turn out so badly.
So when are you going to send her your wedding invitation? Or
I don't know.
With the same brunch photo on the invite.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see your guys' grandbabies. I mean, her great-grandchildren are going to be adorable.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
You must be on the dating apps right now with a filter for only Madisons at this point, right?
It just has to be a pet name, Jeffrey.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Madison
Yeah.
is just...
Her name's Rebecca, but I call her Madison.
It's been. I keep trying to come up with stuff.
Oh, man.
The longer it goes on, the worse it gets.
Yeah.
I feel like you're really going to meet a girl, and at this point, you're going to have a fake grandma to introduce her to now.
Yeah.
Make it right, you know?
Mhm. You got a lot ahead of you, dude. We wish you luck.
Yeah.
But here's the good news. You have been in a successful, committed relationship for an entire year now, which that's more than most couples that I know, even if she is imaginary.
You know,
Do
that
they have
counts.
imaginary fights, Jeff? You think they almost broke up at
Hey,
one point?
listen, this couple is perfect, Jose.
So we are proud of you, buddy. You keep that going, okay?
Okay.
And text in to 78592. If you have a confession you've been holding on to, we can hide your identity, mask your voice, and make you our next mass speaker. Your phone tap's coming up.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and in today's prank, we call a woman whose elderly mother has an in-home care provider who checks in on her and her parrot from time to time.
That's kind of cute.
And that person had to go on vacation for a week,
Okay.
which gave us the perfect opportunity to provide a trusted fill-in for her.
Oh, goodness.
Someone who will be responsible, positive, and wreak a little bit of havoc.
Oh.
At least on this call, in your phone tap right now.
It's another phone tap.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Hello.
Hi, I'm looking for Regina.
This is Regina. Who's calling?
Oh, good morning. My name's Bobby Titsworth. I'm filling in as your mom's in-home caregiver this week.
Oh, okay. Hi. How are you?
I'm the new guy. Just a fill-in, I guess. First of all, I just wanted to say, your mother is a wonderful woman. I'm sure you know this.
Oh, that's great to hear. Yeah, everybody loves her.
Oh, everybody, huh? Okay, I thought she was more of an acquired taste.
What?
I digress. Like, the reason for my call is I'm pretty sure she ate her parrot.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I've been looking around her place. Oh, wait, there it is. False alarm. I found him behind the microwave.
Oh, my God.
There you are, Nibbles. Get over here. Oh, he does nibble. Ow.
You had me scared there. I thought that really happened.
Yeah, sorry. I saw some feathers on one of your mom's dinner plates, and I thought, yikes, I shouldn't have been late today, huh?
You really scared me there.
You and me both.
So,
So anyway, I know I'm only here for a week, but I feel like I do need to bring something else to your attention while I have you on the phone.
okay, something worse than my mom ate the parrot?
I don't know. You be the judge.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure I caught your mom trying to teach Nibbles things she shouldn't be teaching a bird.
Wait, what are you talking about? What do you mean?
I'll give you an example. Things like, hey, big boy.
What?
And yeah. And like, what was the other, like, nice legs in those shorts.
Look, my mom would never, ever say things like that.
Wait, so you've never heard that before?
No, my mom, that's not how she is. I mean...
I know. She seems so sweet and innocent, but I saw this yesterday. She was training Nibbles to catcall the UPS guy.
No.
Yeah, he was so shocked he dropped his package.
He did not.
He did, and then Nibbles squeaked, bend over and get it, gorgeous. Touch your toes.
Okay, this is... I don't know what is happening here. You're supposed to take care of her well-being.
Ma'am, I think you're confused here. I was a witness to the sexual exploitation of a mail carrier.
Oh, my God.
I'm a victim. All right, I'm trying to help everybody.
You're not helping this situation. I don't know what you want me to do. I've never heard anything like this before.
I don't know. I just want to give you a heads up. My opinion, this bird is a full-on creep, and I don't think your mom's helping.
Are you kidding me?
But here's the deal. I don't think it's too late. I have a plan.
Which is what?
Every time your mom uses the restroom, I coach the bird how to flatter the mailman.
No.
But not hit on it.
What the hell are you talking about?
Things like, looks like you're working out. Keep up the diet, big boy. Right?
Oh.
You seem like you have good self-esteem.
Do you think teaching the parrot to say more things to the UPS guy is a good thing?
More positive things, not so catcally. You know what I mean? More like,
no.
Nice package, but not the one you're holding. It's the other one. See?
I don't even know what to say.
I mean, you could say thank you for this phone tap we just did on you.
Wait. What?
Sorry, this is a prank phone call. My bad. This is Jose for the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and this is a phone tap.
Oh, my God. Wait, who did this?
Your sister, Shannon, set you up.
Oh, my God. No. Oh, God.
She said your mom's caregiver's taking a week off, and you're all worried about it. I'm sure it's going to be fine. Okay.
Oh, my God.
As long as you keep that parrot in line.
I'm going to kill her. Oh, my God.
He opened the microwave himself. He's crawling in. I'm suicidal. This is a bad parrot. Bad parrot. I'm telling you, I got a bad feeling about this bird.
Wake up every morning with phone taps. Weekday mornings on the 20s. Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
What do you say to your best friend if you know they're about to make the biggest mistake of their life?
Ooh. Oh, yikes.
Like,
gotta talk, bro.
Alexis, what did you tell Brooke right before she wore those pants that we talked about last week? Behind her back?
Jeff, I didn't have a chance to talk to her yet.
Oh, you didn't even see
They're
them?
cute.
You can't handle the confrontation.
Yeah, they're really cute.
And you can't borrow them.
Darn.
Oh, no.
I
What a
love
loss
them.
for everyone. I only ask because one of our listeners is worried that one of her besties is about to become the most hated person in their friend group, and then possibly the most hated person on the entire internet.
What?
And it's touchy because her friend is a bride, but she's willing to come on the show and tell us about it in exchange for a little help with your brand new Awkward Tuesday phone call. Next.
It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
You know, I heard someone say being a bridesmaid is basically like being in a very expensive cult.
What?
There's matching outfits. one really strict leader, lots of emotional chanting,
Yeah.
and you have to financially ruin yourself to prove your loyalty.
That's a good point.
I've personally never been one, but Alexis, is that description relatively close?
I have been in many cults.
Yeah. How much red
Bridal
Kool-Aid
cults.
did you drink?
Too much.
Yeah.
Not around the dresses, Brooke.
I mean, it was mixed with vodka.
That's
but-
right.
Okay, now we're talking.
I'm probably missing a lot of the tears and the choreographed dances that come with it too, but you do get the general idea. You guys, yes, it is an honor, but it can also be a challenge.
It really depends on who the bride is.
That's true.
I mean, honestly.
Because you could all of a sudden, now you're signed up, bachelorette party in another state or country.
Yeah.
You don't know.
It's different for every single person, and that's why our listener Shannon says she needs our help today with a bridesmaid situation.
Oh, wait.
Shannon, welcome to the show.
Hi, guys.
Are you the bridesmaid, Shannon?
I am one of the bridesmaids, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool, what an honor.
Yeah, I originally thought it was an honor, but now it's getting a little weird, getting a little stressful.
Can we ask before we get into it how you know the bride?
So we've been friends for ever, since kindergarten.
Lifelong friend.
Oh, wow.
That's always one of those where you're like, are you still really that close, or is it just,
It's
sometimes
so rare.
it can go either way.
It's one of those we don't have to talk every day. We don't live in the same state anymore, but when we get together, it's like no time has passed.
Yeah,
Love that.
that's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. So what's going on with the bride?
So here's the thing. She recently got engaged to her boyfriend, and she asked me to be a bridesmaid. Of course, I said yes. So then a few days later, I get this email, and it has an attachment, and it's a bridesmaid contract.
A contract?
Whoa.
Yes.
Like an NDA?
That's business like, or just like you're going to actually follow through and pay for this stuff.
So it outlines all her expectations of being part of the wedding.
Oh, interesting. It probably came from somebody told her some advice somewhere was like, lay out what your expectations are and then you won't have any drama.
I've been sent a PowerPoint before. Have you? Yeah, but she's
Wow.
a teacher, so it's her thing.
Oh, really?
On
Was there a snack
nails
break?
and outfits and what we are expected. Yeah.
Oh.
When I heard that, I thought it was a joke.
No.
But that's something that actually.
Well, for a guy, it may be a
Well,
joke.
a contract is a little different than a PowerPoint.
Yeah.
What did it say?
So I actually have it in front of me, so I'm going to read you some of these.
Okay.
One is attendance, mandatory for all pre-wedding events, including dress fitting, bachelorette party, bridal shower, and spontaneous gatherings.
What?
Oh,
Spontaneous.
I mean, that
What the
can't
heck?
that can't be you. You live in another state. There's no way you can make.
Spontaneous. I can't be spontaneous. How am I supposed to do that?
Well,
You buy a flight last second?
if you actually cared about her, then you wouldn't make it happen. But
I even think the dress fitting is ridiculous.
Oh, this is a good one, too. Weight management must fit into dress as is.
No.
Diet accordingly.
No.
Yikes.
No.
Yes.
okay, but that one I can kind of understand because you want to look good in the photos, right?
Get out of here,
No,
Jeff.
Jeff.
Leave. No one.
No one wants to
requires-
look good in
no.
photos?
There's no weigh in before a wedding. Okay,
I didn't hear weigh in. I just
That
said
is
must fit into your
basically-
dress.
No,
It says
diet.
diet accordingly.
Okay. Maybe that did
Well,
cross a
that
little.
triggered me, Jeff. Obviously.
We
Okay.
couldn't tell. You're hiding it very well.
right. I'm afraid to even continue to ask if there's anything else on the list.
It gets better, guys.
Oh, God. Okay.
Groom proximity. No flirting, joking, or standing too close to the groom. No exceptions.
Okay. You know what? Now I have to draw the line.
Wait a minute, Brooke.
That's a weird thing that you would even have to say.
It's your best friends. That's
I know.
so weird.
Has he cheated or something?
Yeah, is there history? I'm with Jose on that
he
one.
may have cheated, so now
No.
she's watching him all the time.
No?
Not as far as I know. I know she has one of her bridesmaids is a little bit of, let's say, maybe a trollop.
Ah, a little scallywag.
I
What
wouldn't
is
use that word ever.
A trollop?
Scallywag, a floozy.
So maybe that rule was specifically designed for that particular bridesmaid.
Maybe. But
Okay.
here's the one that really irks me too. Financial commitment. You're expected to contribute a minimum of $2,000 towards attire, events, travels, and gifts.
Wow.
And at the bottom, it says to sign it and return within 24 hours or else penalties would occur.
This has got to be a
Penalties.
joke. Are you sure you
It's not,
haven't
but it's
talked to her and
not.
she's like, ha, ha, ha.
No, I'm literally on a group chat with all the girls. They think she is out of her mind. So I'm reaching out to you guys because they're all pushing me because I've known her the longest, to have the conversation with her.
Yes, you're forming a bridesmaid union. You're going to rise up and fight against the man.
Oh, my
I like it.
This situation sounds pretty serious, which is great that we're putting it in an Awkward Tuesday where Jose can contribute his knowledge and advice on
I am
bridesmaids.
so scared to talk. Like, if you guys, I am like, in between Brooke and Jeff, I am so scared.
Okay.
No, I mean, I think here's the thing. This is a really important conversation because the bride is a little out of her mind. She's alienating all of her closest people, and someone needs to tell her that's what's happening.
Yeah, maybe that someone should be Brooke because she
That's what I was
feels the
gonna say.
strongest
I
about
don't want
it.
to be the one to do it.
By the way, Shannon, what is the bride's name?
Oh, yeah.
Tara.
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 like
no.
a tiara.
The first part of terrible. That's not good. So
Do not say that.
I'm not going to say it.
Tiarable is a great name.
So let's circle the wagons here, team.
That's a fun term.
Okay, we're going to come up with some top-notch advice to give Shannon before she calls the bride to confront her about the bridesmaid contract.
Get your wagons
Say,
ready.
you've gone too far,
That's
girl.
right.
Thank you.
We're going to do it with your Awkward Tuesday phone call right after this. Hold on.
It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
We just heard from a bridesmaid, her name is Shannon, who told us about her friend's extremely reasonable bridesmaid contract that she sent out to the whole bridal party. Some of the clauses in there include minimum dollar amounts required in order to participate, weight restriction rules, and limits on groom proximity. Now, again, I've never been a bridesmaid before, but if I was, I would think that'd be pretty normal stuff.
No, Jeff.
I would think
Out of here, Jeff.
Brooke
You-
tends to disagree.
No,
she
you're
has a
being
little bit more
sarcastic.
experience with this stuff than me.
Yeah.
But the bottom line is Shannon has been nominated by the entire group to call the bride and talk her down from some of the expectations
Yes.
laid out in the contract.
Yes.
That's why she needs a little bit of advice before she does it. Brooke, we're going to start with you. What advice do you have for Shannon?
Okay, first, Shannon, the most important thing is you need to come to her as her friend. Okay?
Yeah.
This call is because you've got her back, and she hasn't thought all of this through yet. Like, of course, all the bridesmaids are going to sign it, but what if this document, this contract got leaked on social media? This bride would become literally the most hated person on the internet. And not only is that not deserved, but like it's also like such a distraction from her big day.
Okay, so-
she has this little window right now.
I see. The advice is to threaten to leak it onto the internet.
No,
And embarrass her.
no. The advice is to tell her you have this little window right now to just tell everybody it's a joke.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait a minute.
She has a chance to back out. What do you think about that, Shannon?
She's not one to back down, but I do think that if people found out, I would hope that she would maybe see that it's a
That's
little
why
crazy.
you got to set it up that way before you ask her to tell it
The
it's a
text board
joke.
is blowing up right now, so a lot of people have opinions.
Okay, so there's one piece of advice for you. Now, Jose has already said that he is too scared to give any opinion one way or the
I
other.
don't want to be in the room because I feel like a lot of drama's about to happen and Brooke's going to yell.
That's fair. So instead we're going to go to Alexis, the bridesmaid expert.
Oh, makes sense.
I don't know why you're asking me because I probably would have already signed it and just sent it back because I'm too scared to do anything.
Okay, a lot of fear.
So true.
I would've
She
been
is
first
such a
to send it
pushover,
back.
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if you are brave enough to confront the bride, then be like, you are going to be a great bride. I love your plans.
I'll gas her up a
And then
little.
go into like, but you're a little psycho. But that's what I love about you. You know?
But that's what I love about
I don't know.
you.
Just like,
Yeah.
you gotta have a balance.
You've never had a confrontation with any one of your friends,
No,
have you?
obviously not.
Cannot say
Alexis,
the
don't
word.
back down like that already. Come on.
Maybe just sign it, actually.
What do you okay. So it sounds like say some sweet things, compliment her a little bit before you bring the criticism.
Like some compliment sandwiches.
There you go.
Yeah, nobody ever sees through those.
Although the compliment sandwiches might be a problem with the weight restrictions. So go easy on the
Better
sandwiches.
be hors d'oeuvre cucumber sandwiches.
Either way, now we're going to call the bride, Tara, here, and we will step back and let you make your call.
Oh,
Just
my gosh.
keep the advice in mind and know
scared.
that we have your back, too. We're going to jump in if you feel like you need a little help, okay?
I'm really nervous. My hands are sweating, but thank you for your advice.
Remember, this is your friend,
Yes.
so you have the benefit of the doubt.
At least act that way. Here we go.
Hello? Hey! Who's this?
Oh.
Girl, it's Shannon.
Did you get a new number or something? Where are you calling from? Yeah, I had to use it. My phone's being funny, so.
It's interesting because Melanie texted me earlier, and she said that you're going to call because there's something about the wedding. And honestly, I'm starting to feel some type of way because none of you guys have signed the contract, and the deadline's tonight at midnight. So what's going on?
I didn't know she'd do that. Of course she would. Maybe we just dive in. First of all, very excited for the big day. We all are.
Yeah, you should be. It's going to be amazing. I got to be honest, though, you sound kind of full of shit right now. What?
No, listen, I love your enthusiasm for your big day, and I just kind of wanted to maybe have a little conversation about said contract.
Let's get to the point, okay? I mean that in the most loving and constructive way possible. But listen, girl, come on, I don't have time for this. What's up?
Okay, well, like number one, the weight management thing. Amber's trying to get pregnant, and you've got this girl terrified if she's to get pregnant because she's like, I can't gain any weight, and that's a problem.
She's not having twins, is she? She'll be fine.
No. Listen, your dress is kind of form-fitting. She's never going to hide. If by the time your wedding comes, she would be pretty pregnant.
I'm not really liking your tone. Girl, let me tell you something. I went to Shayna's wedding in a hot pink bridesmaid dress put together with duct tape. So the least y'all bitches can do for me is show up sober and symmetrical. And I do not think that is too much to ask.
I like that. Wow. You know how things hit the internet? Like, what if one of these girls talks about it or posts about it, and then you're going to look like this crazy Bridezilla?
First of all, I can't believe that you would. Wouldn't you really do that to me?
I wouldn't.
I held your hair back in Vegas.
Okay, first of all, we weren't going to talk about that. We made a pact about it.
Well, we're not going to leak anything online either.
Tara, I adore you. I love you. I'm coming from a place of love and friendship. Just take a breath. The groom part, like the no flirting or talking, or I can't even look his direction. Like that's a little bizarre.
Listen. You and I both know who has hoish tendencies.
And we do know that.
You and I both know that is not directed at you. I'm not going to say who's the listen. There is no compromising on that.
Okay, well that one, fine, leave that one. But like the minimum $2,000 and the travel and the no missing event, like I don't live in the same state, so that might be a problem.
It might be a problem, but it's not my problem, baby. Listen, I deserve a perfect day, and by God, I'm gonna have it.
Awkward.
Oof.
Dang.
What the f*** is going on?
Oh, God.
There she
I
is.
told you.
Hey.
I told you. That was way too casual.
What? Shannon!
Shannon.
Yeah, Shannon's there, and so is a radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. You're on the radio right now, Tara.
Hi, good morning, Tara.
Don't.
All right, but like in my defense,
my God.
Okay.
Hold on. It's okay.
Hold up.
Everything's okay.
Hold up. She was just scared on how to bring this up, so she needed some help, and that's where we came in. It was all out of, like she said, love and friendship. That's where we're coming from.
Answer my question. Who the is this?
That's Brooke.
That's a good question.
Yeah,
That's Brooke from Brooke and
I'm
Jeffrey.
Brooke. And
Shannon. Ooh.
Another girl.
No, it's okay.
I'm pulling up today. I'm pulling up on you today. I am getting
Okay.
Hold on. This is a station in my town, not yours. I don't even know you. There's no connection.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. That makes it so much better.
All she's asking, Tara, is if maybe you would consider re-looking over your contract with the girls because it's kind of intense for some of them.
All of us want to be in your wedding. We're all going to go sign the contract. But I feel that if this is kind of how things are going to go, we just got to tone it a smidgen. And I don't do well with confrontation, and I'm very sweaty palms. My armpits are very sweaty.
It's true. I know you are bright red right now. Like, I know.
Well, and I'm sweating. I'm sweating in all my crevices.
And that's good for the weight loss part of the contract that you set out. So see, she's trying. What do you think, though, Tara? Do you think that maybe you would consider
Okay.
Look,
Wait, just
I know it's a lot to ask, but it would mean a lot to Shannon and to all of the bridesmaids if you'd sit down with them and just go over the rules and maybe make a couple amendments so it works better for everybody.
We'll talk about it, okay? We can talk about it.
Okay.
All right.
That's progress.
I'll take it.
I'm going to tell you right now, though, the groom is staying. But
Okay.
Yeah, we know that. No one wants
Apparently,
Yeah,
you
Brooke.
guys have a really questionable best friend in the mix here.
No, we love her. She's just a little hellish.
Okay.
Put the baby for her.
You have her for the plot. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all have got one.
Wait, I don't think I have anyone that will take my man.
Uh-oh, you're looking at her.
No, that's not what I meant, Brooke, but okay.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Win! Brooks! Box!
We've got a brand new player today who is about to graduate from college coming up here.
Aww.
His name is Zach, and he says he wants to crush Brooke as his graduation present before going off to get his master's degree.
Wow.
Brooke, you don't want to crush the dreams of a college grad full of hope and whatever mixed cocktails he was chugging last night, do you?
If he's got to go back and get his master's degree, he needs the fuel of some defeat to power him through.
Okay.
Yeah, you know?
Well, Zach, welcome to your soon-to-be defeat. How you doing today?
I'm looking to crush my debt with this.
Yeah. Zach, what are you getting your degree
Yeah,
in?
that's right. I'm getting in kinesiology.
Kinesiology.
Ooh,
Okay.
kinesiology.
Yeah.
What about like when you have a cough?
He'll get to that with his futures degrees. But let's send Brooke out of the studio so we can get to the game here. Zach, you know how it works. You got 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know, and you could say pass, but you have to beat her outright if you want to win. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Good luck, my man. Your time starts now. Today is International Dance Day. What network does Dancing with the Stars air on?
ABC,
What's the name of the process in which water turns into vapor?
evaporation.
In Greek mythology, who was the god of the sea?
Pass.
Breaking a bottle against a ship before its maiden voyage is known as what?
Blessing the ship.
In The Lion King, what's the name of the main villain?
Pass.
Passing on the last one. Brooke's going to come back into the studio here, and it looks like Zach's grad school is going to be at Texas A&M, and it says on my screener that Zach is single.
Hey.
So now I picture this music playing as you walk through the quad on your first day.
Go Aggies.
Ladies, he's majoring in athletic training. You want him to try some on you?
Hey. Let me show you some
Hands on.
Hands-on.
Hands-on training.
Oh, okay. That was smooth, Zach. That was
Yeah.
real
I like
smooth.
it, Zach.
Brooke,
Wow.
any advice for Zach on how to pick up ladies at Texas A&M?
I don't. I got nothing for you, Zach. I got to say, my success rate in college, just cast a wide net.
Okay. And just
Don't
pick
be
up-
too picky.
Yeah.
You know, you never know what will walk through the door for you.
Yeah.
Or hobble. Sometimes, I mean.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know?
It's whatever crawls your way.
Oh, God.
All right,
Zach knows.
Giving him so much hope before he goes off to grad school. But
I know. It's something to look forward to, I guess.
Yeah. Sometimes you just need a dose of reality.
yeah, now, Brooke, it's your turn. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Your time starts now. Today is International Dance Day. What network does Dancing with the Stars air on?
ABC.
What's the name of the process in which water turns into vapor?
Oh my God, evaporation.
In Greek mythology, who was the god of the sea?
Triton.
Breaking a bottle against a ship before its maiden voyage is known as what?
Christening.
In The Lion King, what's the name of the main villain?
Scar.
What color do you get when you mix red and yellow?
You get orange.
Well, we're going to find out if any of that's right when we go to the scoreboard and check in on the score with Jose
We've been doing all this late night talking.
Bolaños.
That's such
Dude,
a good
that was a
album.
jam.
A Harry Styles
Yeah.
album. Zach, you got 2 correct today.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. And Brooke?
Yep.
Well, you got 5. Just crushed it.
That's what happens when you got a big net, Zach. You learn a lot of things.
What was that?
His phone's breaking up.
Can't hear him.
Can't hear you, bro.
Zach, your phone's breaking up a lot. Let's go over the answers for everybody. It's International Dance Day. Dancing with the Stars airs on ABC. The process where water turns into vapor is called evaporation. The god of the sea in Greek mythology is Poseidon.
Yeah.
Breaking a bottle against a ship before its maiden voyage is known as christening. In The Lion King, Scar is the main villain. And when you mix red and yellow, you get the color orange.
Yeah.
Yep. I studied art in college, so I totally knew that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really paid off. So, Zach, I'm sorry, man. It wasn't enough to beat Brooke today, but the good news is, just for playing, you do get a pair of tickets to see Shadow Force in theaters starring Kerry Washington and Omar Sy, along with a promotional prize pack from Lionsgate Pictures. I think he said awesome.
Yep. I think his phone got dropped in a toilet at one of those frat parties over the weekend.
Or he's skydiving as we speak.
Which would be really impressive. So,
I mean, Zach.
Oh, he's 30,000 feet above us.
It's so weird that we can hear the wind whistling through your phone, but not your actual voice.
It's definitely the pool at the party.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah, there it is.
Well, don't let us ruin your good vibe, Zach. Come back and play again soon. We're going to do Win Brooks Bucks same time tomorrow.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.